Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad. The snow came and left, and it's going to be sticking around for a while because temperatures are going to remain cold for this week. In fact, let me show you here on Wednesday. Look at the blues. Yellows represent normal high temperatures. Right now, normal for the Ohio Valley. We're in the mid upper 40s with nighttime lows right around 30, and temperatures are still going to be somewhat below normal here on our Wednesday. Really very cold up towards the north, and even down in Florida, we've got a little bit of cooling taking place for you there on Wednesday. On Thursday, not much change. Here comes another shot of some very cold Arctic air pushing its way into the central U.S. Florida warms up just a little bit, but you can see here just about everyone is experiencing some rather cool temperatures. Friday, not much change, maybe a slight modification here in the Ohio Valley, but don't look for much. We could see a little bit of melting taking place. And also keep in mind that the sun will come out and will melt some of the snow, and then nighttime temperatures will drop down into the 20s, which means that the puddles are going to freeze. So be careful if you're going to be walking out there or even driving at times, especially during the nighttime hours and early morning hours when the temperature will be below freezing. By Saturday, notice we do see a modification, but still very cold up to the north. Florida, southern half is about the only place where you're going to see any type of really nice weather. And then by Sunday, again, very cold across most of the area. So bottom line is we're going to be below normal for at least the next week. Now, as far as precipitation is concerned, because temperatures are going to be that cold, precipitation, most of it's going to be falling in the form of snow. Here on Wednesday, we have lake effect snows up towards the north. Here comes the next bit of energy coming out of the Rockies, but this one's going to dip a little bit further to the south. Take a look here on Thursday. Potentially some severe weather along the Gulf Coast. Remember that energy was there and it's shooting itself down towards the southeast. This one's going to stay a little bit further south than the last system. So those of us right here in the Ohio Valley, being a northern area, could see a few flakes of snow, but I don't think anything really is going to happen for us. But I think there could be some snow in southern portions of Kentucky and portions of Tennessee, and then into West Virginia and the spine of the Appalachians, with potentially some severe weather in that area. And then here we go for the weekend. It's not bad, still cold, lake effect snow still taking place, rain down in Florida. You need the rain down there. It's been very, very dry. Here comes the next bit of energy coming out of the Rockies. As it moves into Sunday, there could be some snow, accumulating snow once again right here in the Midwest. So we have to keep an eye on that. But much needed rain down into the Sunshine State. So that's certainly some good news as these cold fronts are pushing their way all the way down into the Gulf of Mexico. So now, since we started the month of December, and of course Christmas is only about 3-4 weeks away, thought I would take a little bit further look down the road, see what may be going to be happening. According to the National Weather Service, 6 to 10 day outlook takes us out to December 11th. Below normal here on the eastern half of the country, above normal as you head towards the west. What about precipitation? So if it's going to be cold and if it's going to have some precipitation around, it's going to be most likely snow. Right now, that's across the northern half of the country. It looks like it's going to be a bit on the snowier side, except for the Pacific Northwest. Remember, temperatures are going to be above normal for those of you up there, so that's going to be rain. But right here in the Ohio Valley and points up towards the northeast as well as southeast, this will be rain down here. This most likely will be some snow. So the bottom line is winter is sticking around for at least another week. I'm George, the Weather Dad.